Kid. What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go.
Yeah, great fire.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one
What up, Bob?
populism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop on Popovich TV. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. That feeling. Back up in here. One more again. It is Tuesday, and we got a whole slate of games, happening tonight. But as we always do around this time, we're going to get a quick little recap. Yesterday, 7 games on the board. We went 4-3. So we had a winning day yesterday. We gave out 3 locks. We went 2-1. Even though if you seen the show yesterday, you hear me mention Golden State twice, but the locks was Boston, they won, but they didn't cover. Denver, they won, they covered. And the Golden State Warriors was the play of the day. We also was right with Charlotte, and we also was right with the Pelicans. We was wrong with Portland slightly. Memphis they won by they lost by half a point. And Boston, like I said, they didn't cover. All right, with that being said, because this is 12 games, we're going to get right through this thing. So my record is now 234 and 195. As far as the locks, not from Yonkers, 105, 92 and 1. And as far as the play of the day, we are 28 and 33, hoping to go back to back on that play of the day. With that being said, first game up. Got the Philadelphia 76ers at home facing the Philadelphia 76ers facing Brooklyn Nets for the 3rd time. And Philly is giving 8.5. Philly won both 2 games by that margin. I think something similar happens here. Brooklyn has been playing a little better as of late, but I can't take Brooklyn. Tuesday night, right before the holidays, which I don't celebrate. I think this is Philly is going to play on Christmas, so this would be a good. Actually, they don't play on Christmas no more. When you don't play well, when you won't be doing that good, you don't get to play on Christmas. But I like Philly to come clean. They play again on Friday. I like Philly. We ain't gonna overthink it. Next game up. Got the Charlotte Hornets out on Charlotte Hornets at home going against the Washington Wizards. And Charlotte is giving 5.5. Tiff Rob, what's the word? Tiffany Rob, what's the word? Happy Tuesday. Washington is still one of the worst teams in the NBA. Charlotte is not far from it, although they got hella talent. And they are on the back-to-back. Both teams are on the back-to-back. Charlotte played Cleveland yesterday, and the Washington Wizards. Actually, Wizards didn't play yesterday, but Charlotte did play Cleveland yesterday. So the Wizards got the rest advantage in this game. But I like Charlotte. I can't look in Washington's direction. I think Charlotte will win, and they will cover the 5.5. Next game up, we got Chicago Bulls out on the road at Atlanta. We've seen these 2 teams play already. Atlanta is giving 4.5. I like Chicago. I think Chicago, the biggest, what's the word? I like Chicago in this. Um, I know Trae Young gonna be back tonight. He played, then he didn't play, then he played. He on a minutes restriction. They eyeing the injury, closely. They don't want to lose him for the whole season. We still got a whole half of the season left. But I think Chicago gonna come in loose, nothing to lose, and you giving me 4.5 in my pocket. I'm gonna take the 4.5. Will I be surprised if Atlanta wins and cover? No, because they do for a win and they have been losing. In fact, let's take a quick look at their record real quick. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Lost to the Bulls by 2, so I think it's going to be another close game. Lost to the Spurs. They got blown out by 28, and they lost to Charlotte and lost by 7. Prior to that, they beat Philly. Then they lost to the Pistons. So Chicago, on the other hand, beat Atlanta last game, beat Cleveland twice, and they did lose to the Pelicans. So I'm going to roll with Chicago with the 4.5. Next game up, speaking of Cleveland, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks. Got Cleveland Cavaliers at home going against the Pelicans. Pelicans getting 9.5. Jeez, that's a lot of points. Both of these teams did play yesterday. Pelicans was at home. They beat the Dallas Mavericks. We had the Pelicans yesterday. Cleveland played yesterday. They won by 7, and we had Charlotte with that 9.5 at Cleveland. Today, Cleveland, they haven't been playing well. Let's just call a spade a spade. It just is what it is. When you try to go with them and you want to win, they fucking let you down. They're starting to become the house of disappointment. They're giving 8.5 today. It's 8.5. I'm going to go with Cleveland in this one. Believe it or not. I know. I'm going to go with Cleveland. I think Cleveland could get the win. They both on the back-to-back. Pelicans, travel. They was losing that game. Then they came back. I'm sure that took a lot of little energy out of them. I think Cleveland at home could get right. Do Cleveland play on Christmas? Let's see. They do. They play my New York Knicks. I think Cleveland will play strong tonight. Next game up, got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road at Indiana. Bucks giving 1.5. Some might see 1, some might see even the pick 'em because, the spread is going down. This will be the second time these two teams have played, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, the Bucks won 117, 115. Giannis did play in that game. He had 33. No Kevin Porter. I'm gonna go with Indiana at home. I had the Bucks. I write my games down. The other side is JaY Briggs picks. I'm gonna switch to Pacers. I think they could get the victory at home. Let me change that on my spreadsheet real quick. We're gonna go with Indiana. Hopefully they don't let me down for that. Next game up, we got the Miami Heat at home facing the Toronto Raptors. Toronto is getting, what Toronto getting? Toronto getting 5.5. And I like the Heat. These two teams played already twice. I think it's 1-1. I'm about to look right now. I'm not going to rush the video. But I don't want to make the video mad long either. Toronto won at Miami 106-96. Look like they only played once so far. I got Miami to get the get back. I think Miami can win and get the get back. Both teams not really playing well. Let me see something. Toronto played on Sunday. They lost 2 in a row to the Nets and to the Boston Celtics. Miami lost 2 in a row to the Knicks and to the Boston Celtics. They already lost to Toronto. That was their last home game. I like Miami today. I think Miami win, and I think they cover. Next game up, we got the Denver Nuggets out on the road at Dallas Mavericks. Denver is given 6 and a half. Denver played yesterday. They beat Utah at home. Dallas played yesterday. They played the Pelicans. Denver did lose to Dallas. That's the day Anthony Davis came back. Yeah, they lost 131 to 121. Beat them bad, actually. 10 points. Davis had 32. Cooper Flag had 24. Jokic 29. Murray only had 10. Did they play prior to that? They didn't. So this is the revenge game for Denver. I think they get it done. They on a back-to-back with travel, but so is the Mavericks. They are the better team. They should win. So we're going to roll with the Denver Nuggets. Next game up, we got my New York Knicks out on the road at Minnesota. And y'all know what's about to happen. It's New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown in the house. Shaolin, are you in the house? Like Japan, are you in the house? Everybody, are you in the house? Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, like Wu-Tang love the kids. My New York Knicks is getting 8.5 because Jalen Brunson not going to play. OG Anunoby is not going to play. We knew McBride was out. Towns going to play. And basically the rest of the squad. Let's go to RotoWire real quick. Towns, Briggs, Hart. Will that be enough to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves? No, because they lost to they beat the Timberwolves, so this is a revenge game. But I like the New York Knicks to cover the spread, not to win the game. I think Minnesota will win the game, but I think the Knicks will cover. So we're going to go with the New York Knicks. Next game up, and this one should be a doozy. Oklahoma City Thunder out on the road at the Spurs. OKC giving 5.5. OKC played yesterday. The Spurs did. And the last time we seen these two teams play was, in the knockout round, the Final Four, if you will. OKC and the Spurs, and it was the Knicks and the Magic, I think, right? And Spurs won 111-109. It was a tough, gritty game. They grinded it out. Had Victor Wembanyama come off the bench. Let's go take a quick peek at that game real quick. They're also going to play on Christmas, so that makes this game even crazier. Victor Wembanyama off the bench, 22. He's questionable. Vessu, 23. Castle, 22. Fox, 22. On the other hand, SA, 29. J-Dub, 17. Lou Dort, he only had 3 points. I think he had more than that tonight. Hallenstein, 10. Caruso, 11. He not going to play tonight. Wiggins, he had 0. He not going to play tonight. I still like OKC. I like OKC to get their revenge, to get their get back, to get their lick off. And then Christmas Day will be even more interesting because that game will be at OKC house. So should be interesting. We like OKC in that game. Next game up, we got the LA Lakers out on the road at Suns. LA getting 3.5. No Luka. No who else not playing tonight? No Hamachi we know Dylan Brooks, he had the Delonte West shirt on and all that, looking crazy. Kevin Durant, like it ain't even been 25 seasons. He give us 50 problems. He like, yeah, and it ain't been 25 games yet, and I did more for the Suns than you did, nigga. Sit down. Like, watch your mouth when you talking to me. Super trolled him, right? I thought that was hilarious. These two teams played already, 1-1 split. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I'm going to go with the Lakers to get their revenge back. I think LeBron will be motivated in this game. You're giving me 3.5 points. I'll take it. I'll take the 3.5. LeBron going to have to do a lot. He's going to have to do a lot. And I think they keep the game close. Next game up, we got the Utah Jazz hosting. Got the Utah Jazz hosting Memphis. Memphis giving 3.5. Both of these teams played yesterday. I like the Utah Jazz with the 3.5 at home. I think they're gonna win outright. I think they're the better team. I could be wrong. Memphis probably could come up in there and bust them up. But right as of right now, my lean towards this game is Utah. Stat, what up? It's the NBA picking with Pop. Next game up, we got the Orlando Magic out on the road at Portland. Magic giving Portland 1.5. Yesterday, the spread was bigger than that. And I think the spread is telling. I like Portland. These two teams played already at Orlando. It was a close game. Fran Wagner played. I think he had like 19 or something like that. Let me check real quick before. Orlando was on the back. No, yeah, Orlando was on the back-to-back. They still won by 3. Yeah, Fred Wagner had 19, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Boncaro 28, Carter 19, Bang 22. Who's not playing tonight? Sorry, I gotta keep looking at the list and all that. So Suggs is out, Wagner is out. For Portland, Grant is out. Henderson is out. Holiday been out. I still like Portland at home to win this game to get their revenge. I like Portland in this game. I like Portland. Next game up, got the Sacramento Kings at home going against the Detroit Pistons. Pistons is giving 9.5. My bad. I've got to be writing these things down. Pistons giving 9.5. I like Sacramento. Sacramento was trash. Detroit is definitely the better team. Head and shoulders the better team. 9.5. Yesterday you had to cover 8 and change. Now tonight you got to cover 9 and change. Back-to-back nights on the road. Sacramento desperate for a win. I think Detroit will win, but I think Sacramento will cover the spread. That's my thinking. That's my train of thought. Last game of the night, we got the Houston Rockets on the road at the LA Clippers. We've seen these two teams play already. Clippers is giving 8. Houston is giving 8.5. Real quick, let me just go look at the final scores of these last games. So they just played. Houston won by 2, 115, 113 at home. And prior to that, where's the game at? Could have swore they played twice. Looking for the Clippers. Where's the Clippers at? All right, maybe it was just that one time. Anyway, I like the Clippers at home with that 8.5. I know they just beat the Lakers. I'm not gassed off of that. But second game in a row at home. This is a revenge game. They're not playing on Christmas. I think they come out and they give a good effort. So we're going to go with the LA Clippers in this one. With that being said, let's get to the theme music real quick.
Yeah. Great fire.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popping-vism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popping-vism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, guys, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. And here they go right here. We going with Philly. We going with Charlotte. We going with Utah. We going with Portland. We going with the New York Knicks. And the play of the day is the Oklahoma City Thunder to get their get back. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. Y'all let me know who you like. Let me know who you taking. Let me know where you think I'm bugging out at. All I ask is that y'all hit the like button. Keep me in the algorithm. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in NBA, picking with Pop, right here on Pop of his TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money today. Ah.